What's up, y'all? This is BJ the Chicago Kid, and you watching hiphopwire.com. It was amazing, man. It was actually my first time performing on Jimmy Fallon. I did pretty much all the talk shows but Jimmy Fallon. There with Joey Badass, and we were doing a record called Like Me, produced by Jay Dilla and The Roots. It was kind of ill to have The Roots actually there as the house band. Naturally, it was just kind of dope to kind of have that be full circle, everybody there but Dilla. Rest in peace. But yeah, it was amazing, man. I had mad fun up there, bro. I can't even lie, man. Those of you who haven't seen it, check out the video. You can tell I ain't lying, man. Well, we dropped the Mafia project right before the end of the year. I didn't want to lead the fans into the new year without something new from BJ that was somewhat of a project, more or less than a song with another artist or a couple songs that we released. It was like up-to-date music. It was music that we pretty much just bounced out the Pro Tools files maybe a month before we put it out. So it was very, very, very kind of current of what we were doing, and I just kind of wanted to give them more of a soulful and an R&B feel, just a younger vibe, because I'm an artist and I go through many different phases and I love many styles and feels, so I kind of wanted to give them another side besides just the soulful side, you know, per se. So I kind of just wanted to open it up a little bit more and just give them another side of BJ, so that's what we did with the Mafia project. I love that record, Drifting Away, man. What's the guy name? They say he a rapper, though. His voice is like crazy, yo. He has a very like old school raspy voice, but he uses it in a very unique way. I definitely pay respects to that. I would definitely love to work with that cat. Lil Dragon, I still would love to work with. I'm a huge fan of Lil Dragon. Some days I remember, some days I forget. So I guess I'm just still the same me. When I found out, I was in the studio recording, trying to make more music. So I try not to get caught up in, you know, the hearsay, the he say, the accolades and whatever else. You know, it's so much more work to do when I look at the people who have done this far before me and really have set the tone for me to really over fall in love with it. Man, like they did so much before us, man. Like this one Grammy nod is like, I can't even trip off this. If I tripped off this, my time ain't gonna be long here. I grew up in church, man, and grew up on the block, so I never could run away from music. In Chicago, even if everybody's still on the block and they ain't even like leaving the block, somebody's playing music loud out the trunk and just, you know, it's still, you still feel the family environment. And like you can never escape food, music, a lot of laughs, and you know, a few jokes like in an atmosphere like that. So music has always been a part of my life. I remember the first time I had to sing a song in church, and I remember the first time I sang publicly outside of church. I remember the first time I just had to say fuck it and let people know that I actually sang. I was nervous to tell people I sang. That wasn't the coolest thing to do. Not around my homies, because my homies real hardcore, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like singing ain't the coolest thing around that, but when we all grew up to find out what we really loved, man, and things that we kind of tapped into beyond what we already shared in common, man, it was just already insane. So it's to have that support and to have that love for my folks and my family, and it's like insane. So that's what fuels the music, and that's what continue to push it even further. Besides the first time I ever had to open my voice and sing. You know? I'm working with Jill Scott at the time. She's like a big sister, a big just man. She's like a big inspiration into my life, like beyond music. She speaks like values into my life, and man, I love her forever and a day, man. Expect some fun new things coming from me. I'm definitely working on my album right now. Just keep your eyes open, man. That's the best I can say. But for the next couple months, you're gonna see a lot of different things you probably never expected from BJ the Chicago Kid.
For more of the latest, greatest hip hop news, be sure to see us on YouTube at youtube.com/hiphopwire. Again, youtube.com/hiphopwire. Thank you.